One of Tormund's lackeys forwarded a star chart to a system called Voss. The place isn't even on most maps yet. There's a lot of scuttlebutt about Voss's discovery on the HoloNet, but it's pretty far-fetched stuff even for spacer superstition. The astrogation computer's updated and ready to go when you are.
The Empire graciously welcomes you to Voss Orbital. Ambassador Yoran deeply regrets that he was unable to greet you personally. I've been instructed to emphasize the delicate situation you're walking into before you head for the surface. The Ambassador is concerned that your business could jeopardize the Empire's interests on Voss.
My employer would argue otherwise.
It's just that your kind aren't known for stepping lightly, you understand? The Voss are stubbornly isolationist and abundantly aware of their own value to the Republic and the Empire. It is vital that the Empire fosters goodwill. You must remain on your best behavior.
All right, enough. I get it.
Good. There are a few laws you need to be aware of. The Voss abhor discord and don't tolerate violence within their territory. You'll mix peacefully with the enemy here. The Voss revere their mystics. Deal carefully with them, or preferably not at all. Also, outsiders are barred from Voskar proper.
Should I be taking notes?
No, those are the only specific points. Just use common sense. I will let Ambassador Yoran know to expect you. Head to his office once you've landed. Have a safe visit.
Oh, we're disturbing the peace. Ain't that a shame?
Let's turn this place upside down.
That's more like it.
You came promptly. Thank the stars. The less time you spend mixing with the locals, the better. I trust my aide was quite explicit in informing you of the need for discretion here.
I decide how I handle my jobs.
Well, if you do decide to blast your way through Voskar, do me the courtesy of starting here. That said, I look forward to being rid of General Redrish. That woman will be the death of me, if you aren't.
I was told I'd be dealing with a Kawadi noble, not a Republic general.
They are one and the same. General Thelonia Redrish is a well-respected member of Kawati aristocracy, a philanthropist, and a revolutionary. The Empire has lost a number of newly conquered worlds due to her interference, and we may well lose this one unless she's removed. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take the roundabout course, push her into the open.
How about you tell me where to point my gun and I get out of your hair?
As much as I'd love that, we must be discreet. Imperial intelligence suspects that she's behind the guerrilla attacks on our forces here, but we can't prove it. I believe your best course of action would be to root out General Redrish's officers in the field and gather evidence of her involvement.
You're telling me I can't touch her, but I can shoot up her officers?
You can't touch her here. Out in the wilderness, away from prying eyes, anything could happen. I'm afraid casualty reports are all we have to go on. You'll have to search around the ambush points for signs of the enemy. Take this holo recorder. If you make any discoveries, transmit the evidence to my frequency.
I'm overqualified for this job.
Keeping a low profile for once isn't going to kill you.
Perimeter, report. Perimeter. Those charges, Prime Sergeant.
Perimeter's on radio silence. Permanently.
Stars, that was fast. No time. Hit him with everything we've got.
What you want with that trash?
Just shut up and hold the camera.
Wanna see what getting crushed looks like from another angle?
Enough compound here to widen this hole by another kilometer.
Hawk's Nest compromised. Full retreat. Operation Cave-In underway. Final transmission. Harrier 1 out. Harrier 1 to Peregrine. The garrison at Fort Cadentha appears to be sending out patrols of Imperial troops. Flights recalled and circling. What's the situation, General? Please advise.
Peregrine has to be General Redrish.
Harrier 1, expect more. Yoren's convinced the Voss to allow Imperial troops to bolster Voska's defenses against the Gormak. Monitor their patrols. If they stray too far, show the Voss how ill-prepared Imperials are for Gormak attacks. Peregrine out.
Seen a lot of cons get booked on less.
I've got something for you. Transmitting now.
Now, what have we here? Oh, this is better than I could have hoped. I might even convince the Voss to hand her over for trial with this.
Don't even think about taking credit for this.
If your actions here lead to General Redrish's downfall, you'll have more than earned your due. I'll handle things from here. Return to my office and lay low until I return. Hunter, have you returned? Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing, stop. I need you here immediately.
And I need you to take a deep breath. So let's start there.
I have every reason to be in hysterics. General Redrish has something up her sleeve, and whatever it is involves you. The Voss have agreed to hear the accusations I've made against General Redrish, but they've also agreed to her request to face her accuser. She named you specifically to be called to account and submit to questioning.
Definitely sounds like she's up to something.
She'll likely make a spectacle of you, but we don't have much choice. This is the Assembly Hall's location. Hurry, I don't want the Voss to think we're stalling.
I apologize that the Empire has decided to waste your time today.
You won't smooth things over with a smile this time. The evidence of your guilt is as plain as day.
Your holo recordings? I was really expecting you to have fabricated something a little more tangible, Ambassador. And your only witness is a known terrorist.
Never been convicted, but I'm not the one on trial here.
No, you're not. But your character is. You're a bounty hunter. You kidnap and murder for anyone who is willing to pay. You're currently in the employ of the Empire, are you not?
How's that any different than the price your Republic cronies put on my head?
Rewarding the capture of a criminal for trial is not the same as paying to have one's enemies murdered. Tell us, how do you acquire this evidence of yours?
Your subordinates provided everything I needed.
That's preposterous. I won't stand here and listen to the Empire slander me. The Empire expects you to take the word of a hired killer instead of a respected official who's proven her commitment to the Voss people time and again. You will remember it is I who agreed to make the pilgrimage to the Shrine of Healing to show my solidarity with the Voss.
An idle promise. My associate can just as easily agree to make this pilgrimage.
Then take the trials, outsiders. That will reveal true character. We have concluded.
You have shown us much. Safe journeys.
Hedging my questions was smart. A shame the Ambassador had to open his mouth and seal your fate. I've spent months preparing for the trials. They're going to kill you. Ambassador?
You shut her up right quickly. She wasn't expecting you to handle yourself so well. I'll requisition a little bonus for your performance. Keep it up. As to this trials business, I had to show the Voss we're willing to do anything the Republic will do. You understand?
Not exactly what I'd call a victory, Ambassador.
We rushed things, but we got her to show her hand. This pilgrimage to the Shrine of Healing might be our opportunity to strike. These trials are obviously deadly. If General Redrish were not to return from her pilgrimage, it would hardly be unexpected.
I'd rather kick back and wait for her to get herself killed.
No. If General Redrish is willing to take the trials, she must know how to pass them. Completing the trials would make her revered by the Voss. She can't be allowed to succeed. Fadith Kai is an influential figure at the Pilgrim camp and is not hostile to us. See if he has any insight on getting you into this Shrine of Healing.
Cider, my master saw you were coming. He awaits in the Cloister of Meditation.
Thought you were the healers, not the prophets.
What? This is a misconception. A mystic is a mystic. You will see him.
You gonna make me?
He saw you come. You will come. The Cloister of Meditation is near, but secluded. Follow the silence.
Pilgrims are so few now, and outsiders.
Might have something to do with a death trap at your doorstep.
It is not the trials. Where we were once, Gormak are. Change has come to Voss. Voss must come to change. The outsider woman you seek will be the agent of that change.
She better work fast. Her future's looking cloudy.
She will have time.
Brought some friends for us to play with. Thanks.
Stay in peace and leave in time. No harm will come unless you resist.
You break your neutrality, you regret it.
We are prepared for force. Restrain him.
That all you skinny runts got?
My gift is not foresight, but I see your fate is not for us to decide.
I'm a force of nature. The only smart thing to do is to stay out of my way.
We cannot stop what must come to pass. The human woman has gone. She has left for Gormakos. Our hope goes with her.
Why stick your neck out for a stranger?
There are no words between a Voss and Gormak, only violence. The outsider woman carries an offer of peace. Commanders stand vigil over Gormakos. Their commander may witness the outsiders passing.
And I'll witness yours.
I've been wanting to see what color they are on the inside. See the look on their faces when you off that old fossil? Yeah, that was good.
Nothing beats that look of hate from someone helpless to stop you.
Ain't it the truth?
Outsider, rest, take shelter, return home. Only Gormak territory lays beyond.
Thanks, but trespassing comes with a job.
One outsider has already been taken by the Gormak today.
This outsider happened to be a human female?
Yes, it was.
The Gormak attacked. She surrendered.
Of course she did. They sent her to kill Dokath Ra.
The Gormak are beasts. They do not plot.
If this is true, her treason will be appropriately rewarded. The woman was taken towards the Gormak beast pens. Her fate is sealed.
Let's make sure the Gormak take good care of her. Where should I go?
I will point out the place. If she is a traitor, she deserves her death.
A lot of dying done here.
Kimaki ovadietochong. Amin swan trom babos. Asay kidikuan ni Gorvas. Don vostaloven kiotavoka. Anga soy el fagor de layan sumlata.
You've got 3 seconds to drop these force fields.
No vada grosai. Wale con patron de gaituta. Huavaska. Bam kin kungham trongwan lao. The chow troksha. Fe kum ni go banglai. Chofei chong latamso. Quanta el agua, uagwan naudan Piokotova. Vlakan vam dau, gatrat vipan laogron. Tinfu, vuakian jo angkor tu nin vihayempua.
What's with all this pure, impure business?
Kumniku wai bam lui chotai fai lai angkor sun nei lam sayo. Niku wai tap wai chakang. Kongi wai he triole. No vada grosai. Wai kong patrong bigay tupa.
The woman's got a knack for getting people to see things her way. You know where they took her?
Huavaska, bam gig na bungham trong wan lao, the chow troksha.
What are we talking for? Bring 'em!
Oh, I wish say, Habram, la no wike guan vik kontui.
Oh, I'll show you how to fight, all right.
Gonna be the lesson of your lives.
Shua lang shapao vas rokma.
You better give me the information I need right now.
Ne so fun de ko nagda neva de akatnan ni matan. Kum niku wai bam lui chotai fai lai angkor sun nei lam sayo. La tutsi no futkom. Nigo wabon giaroy. Kontasavo fatban kap.
I suggest you think of a solution real fast.
Rigno tian son chum vi sagore kilomba. Nigo wai tapwa chakanga. Kongi wai he triole. Me vi pototro eva contrivem.
I'll have a little chat with him.
I expected we'd cross paths again, but not here.
You're keeping interesting company these days, General.
I learned a long time ago not to paint all people with the same brush, even bounty hunters. I'm so close to getting these people on speaking terms, and you're about to throw it all away. For what, money? Tell me you're not that petty.
You can't negotiate your way out of this one.
My friends here long for peace, and they're willing to fight for it. Show him what you're made of. Wait, cease fire! This is a losing battle.
If you're giving up, get on with it.
You've done all you can. This is my fight to lose. This is a pivotal moment in this planet's history. I won't let our squabbles get in the way. If you'll allow these Gormak to return home, I'll lay down my weapon.
I've already got you dead to rights.
It's a small concession. They've done enough dying for others' sake. Jedi and Sith waged war here centuries ago, both manipulating these people into fighting their battles for them. It's all painted here on these walls. Now, we've come full circle. These people deserve better than to be exploited by galactic politics. Give them a fighting chance.
Freedom has its price.
Ah yes, money. They have nothing to offer you can't just take, except for a brighter future. Think of what the Gormak science and the Voss's insight could bring to the greater galaxy if they could work together.
Oh, don't it just get you all teary-eyed? Let me show her how to tear at heartstrings. Literal-like.
The Gormak can leave as long as they don't try anything.
Got a soft spot for broads? Chump.
Thank you. Go. Others need to know what we found here. Do what you came to do.
I don't need your permission.
Let me guess. I get to carry it.
We're done here. I've captured General Redrish.
35 years of service, sterling service. I was poised to take over as director of the diplomatic service. That's all gone now, of course. Thanks to you, I'm a laughing stock.
Me? What'd I do?
The mess you made at the Shrine of Healing is unbelievable. And don't tell me it wasn't you. Our intelligence personnel are working non-stop to throw the blame onto General Redrish.
Are the Voss buying it?
Not one bit. But without evidence to the contrary, they won't press us on the matter. Protecting you has destroyed my credibility and cost me every favor I had left. I don't know why anyone would pay for the aid you rendered here, but I can't overrule a Sith Lord's wishes.
I'll leave you to your work, Ambassador.
My work? I haven't got any work left. All I can do now is wait to be removed from office and pray that a summary execution is the worst I can expect.
Then I guess we won't be seeing each other again.
My subordinates tell me that you dealt with the privateer and the Coati woman.
Lieutenant Horn and the Ambassador were a great help.
Noted. The campaign on Raban is coming to a close. I will direct my forces towards a full-scale assault on Corellia. Rendezvous with my flagship, the Tyrant, in Raban's outsystem.
I am Captain Evelyn, commanding officer of the Tyrant. You are Darth Tormund's bounty hunter?
What's with a blaster fire in the background?
We've been boarded. The situation is bad. Republic Special Forces slipped on board during our troop withdrawal. They've completely overrun the command decks. It won't be long before we lose the bridge. If you act quickly, we might be able to turn things around.
Let's get more specific about my pay.
You'll get whatever I can give you. But not if we lose this ship. The boarders initiated a complete lockdown, trapping our defenders and the subdecks. I need you to undo their tampering. With their overrides disabled, we can unseal the lock decks from the bridge, so Darth Tormund and his soldiers can retake control.
Those Republic dogs are as good as dead.
The borders are not your primary concern. No unnecessary risks. I'm transmitting the location of the ship's network junctions. Restore the systems and we can handle the rest. I've opened the docking bays and disabled our weapons. You can make a safe landing if you hurry. The window of opportunity is...
Now or never.
If we're going to land, we better do it before the boarders get the turbo lasers back online.
We're in for a rough landing.
Business as usual, then?
Figures I'd have a big lunch.
You must be the bounty hunter Captain Evelyn contacted. Thanks for the rescue. Once they killed the captain, we thought the fight was as good as done.
Just because he's dead doesn't mean this was a freebie.
Oh, yes, of course. We're in your debt. We need a few minutes to override the lockdown, but we're finished if we have to hold off another attack. Will you assist in defending the bridge?
Do I really have a choice?
Well, I suppose not. Get those lower decks unsealed, ASAP. My lord, it's a relief to see you unscathed.
Where is Captain Evelyn?
The captain's dead, sir, my lord.
And yet you avoided his fate.
Yes, I mean, no. We were
Let him try it with his bare hands.
I have you to thank for a ship.
The captain promised me compensation.
You'll inherit his wages. Have this ship operational by the time we are finished.